So I'm going on my very first work trip tomorrow. One that I actually get to fly to instead of just drive to. So I thought it'd be a little fun to do like a little travel video because I honestly haven't traveled in a while. Like I did travel obviously last year when I moved here to San Diego, and I did fly like I think one time to come visit RJ in San Diego, but I don't count that because I was visiting my husband and it wasn't like a trip that I'm going somewhere new and different. So we're actually going to New Mexico, Albuquerque, and I've never been before. I honestly heard there's not much there, but that's where the conference is hosted. So I think I'm gonna do a little like what's in my bag, kind of like what I'm bringing. So yeah, let's get started. Actually, before we start, I do want to do a little tribute to my old hand carry luggage that... Okay, hold on, let me just go show you downstairs. Okay, so I just filmed this whole segment and I didn't even press record, so let's do that again. So I did want to make a little bit of like a tribute to my old hand carry luggage that served me well for the past like, I don't know, 6 years or so. I actually purchased this when my husband and I started dating, and because we were doing long distance, I knew we were going to be traveling a lot, so I kind of wanted to buy my own piece, like my own hand carry. I did go somewhere cheap. I think I went to like Marshall's or somewhere like that and just kind of like picked up one because I was going to be flying out. So yeah, it holds a lot of memories and I'm really sad to let it go. But the only reason why I've decided to purchase a new one is because this part, as you can see, is broken. I actually used this to come here. Like I could have got rid of it in Vancouver, but I didn't have anything else, so I wanted to use it like one last time. Coming here, I know I can probably try to get it repaired, but I don't think it would cover it fully, so I just kind of invested in a new one. Yeah, I'm gonna donate or give her away. I'm not sure if anyone would want her, but I mean, it still works in terms of like the actual case itself. Like if someone is moving, I feel like you don't really need that part if you're not going to be traveling, like walking around with it. But yeah, time to say goodbye to the luggage that I brought on all our trips. Okay, so we're back. I'm first gonna start off with, I guess, my like personal item that I'm bringing. So I usually travel with my long shop just because it's such a good like tote and it can easily fold up if you end up purchasing like a backpack or something. I don't know, but I always just like using this as like my personal item because you can fit so much. And I'm also going to use it as like my work bag like during the conference just because I can fit my laptop in here and like anything else that I may need. Okay, first things first is a water bottle because it is gonna be really hot in Albuquerque, and being pregnant, I do need to stay very hydrated. I was debating between this one and a smaller one, which I'm still thinking about because I hope there's gonna be a ton of like water refill stations. So I'm thinking if I bring the smaller one, I could just refill it a bunch, but right now I have this one in my bag. Just gonna put things aside. I got my sunglasses, of course, because again, it's gonna be sunny and warm and I'll definitely need these while I'm like driving and things on the road. What else do I got? Got my phone charger and AirPods. I brought just a little like bag thing. I don't know what these are called. Makeup bags, but I don't have makeup in here. And in here I just kind of have a few essentials. I have like my prenatal vitamins in here. I have a hair clip because sometimes I like to leave my hair like half up, or if I just want to add my face. I have liquid IV again to stay hydrated. just in case I like really feel dehydrated one day. This thing is kind of like stuffed, but lotion, because my coworker did mention it's going to be very dry and hot, so she's like, bring lotion and a lot of lip balm with you. Got some mints here. I'm kind of almost out of this, so that'll probably get thrown out. I also have a pen, which I think is really important to bring while you're traveling or just anywhere really, even though paper and signing things are not very common these days, but it's always good to have a pen, you know, just in case. That's about it in here. And then I also have my Lululemon belt bag that I'm going to use as like my, where I keep all my like important things. Like I'll probably wear this when I'm there and probably at the airport. And then here I just have my wallet, of course, with my cards and IDs. I have my passport, but because I'm flying domestically, I'm not actually sure if I should bring it or not because I don't really need it. But I'm also like that person that wants to bring it just in case. So for now, that's in here. I have an N95 mask, of course, because I still want to be protected. I got my hand sanitizer, eye drops in here, because it is going to get very dry. I think my eyes may dry out, so I'm going to keep that in there just so I have it handy. I have lip balm and my sunscreen stick. What is it called? Yes, a sunscreen stick, so I can reapply sunscreen throughout the day. I just think it's just like really easy to put on, and then, you know, wipe it off if you're wearing makeup after so it doesn't leave that residue. And in the back pocket here, I do have some cash, just in case, I don't know, if, like maybe some places won't accept card. It's always good to carry cash when you're traveling. That's about it that I have in here, but I might put other things in here while I'm like out and about. But for now, this is just gonna stay in my tote. I do also have wet ones just to like have. I don't know. And here I also have my glasses that I'm bringing. I also have another tote bag just because, I don't know, maybe if I'm doing a little bit of like shopping, it's nice to have. I also brought a sweater just because I do get kind of cold on the plane and thought I may need it at nighttime. And I'm sorry about the lighting. It's kind of like golden hour right now. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. So I brought a sweater because I do get really cold on planes. I know I may not really wear it while I'm there, but thought I brought it anyways. I also have in here a stack of my business cards because I am going for a work conference. But I know the conference actually is using an app this year that kind of exchanges information because they want to avoid using like paper and business cards, but I just brought some just in case. And I have some extra masks in here. So that's about it that I have in my Longchamp bag. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but if I will, I'll throw it in here in the morning. And now for the good stuff. So I actually did purchase a new hand carry because, as you know, my other one, the handle part broke off, so I thought it was time just to kind of treat myself to a new one. I guess we'll start off in this front pocket. The reason why I chose this particular version was because it has a front laptop little carrying bit, and I thought it'd be helpful, like, you know, when you're at security and you need to take out all your stuff and people, like, instead of actually having to like open your bag and like take it out, I thought it'd be more useful to have like a little front pocket. So this thing actually opens up and I have my work laptop in here, and that just fits really nicely in this front pocket. And then I also have the charger right here. I don't have anything else in here right now, but I'm pretty sure I could fit other things if I need to. And then for the main pocket, okay, I think I need to like lay this down so I can open it easily. Okay, so So just like a standard carry-on, it has like 2 compartments. And honestly don't know where to begin. Okay, I'm gonna start with like kind of my little odds and ends. So I am bringing a hair curler. This one like takes apart, so it's kind of nice that it doesn't take up a lot of room. I think I'm just gonna wear my hair like curled throughout the whole week, so it'll just be easy to like do touch-ups and things like that. I opted for a curler rather than a straightener because I feel like it's harder to maintain like really perfectly straight hair. Like I don't know, that's just me. So I brought my straightener, my curler. I also brought like shower slippers, or like slippers that I'm gonna wear in the hotel, because last time I traveled I realized I didn't like stepping in the hotel. Like I just didn't like stepping barefooted or socks in a hotel room. So there's that. So in this bag I have a pair of my Birkenstocks that I just kind of wear all the time, and it goes with all of my outfits. I also am bringing my Converse that I'm going to wear on the plane. I kind of wanted to bring another pair of my other pair of runners, but then I found these ones to match more with kind of like the clothes I'm bringing. So also still deciding on which nicer shoes I should bring for my for the work conference. I'm either thinking flats or a really low pair of like wedges. So that I'm still debating, and will fit nicely in here. And then I have 2 bags of toiletries. One is for makeup and skincare, and the other one is like all of my like shampoos and other toiletries. So I have that. So I really like to use packing cubes when I travel, just because it just keeps everything more organized. And in here I have all of my undergarments, like underwear, socks, and bras. I opted for 100% cotton undergarments, TMI, but because it's gonna be really hot, it's really important that area is really breathable, especially that I'm pregnant. So yeah, if you don't have 100% cotton undergarments, I really advise you to. I'm not a doctor, but you know, you just need to keep that area breathing, especially in the summer when the temperatures are a little bit hot. Okay, I also have, there's like a little zip pocket here. I have a just a face towel, just because I think it's always nice to have just in case. I have more masks in another little pocket here. In the other half of my luggage, I have all of my clothing. So I packed very light in terms of clothing, hence the carry-on. I did not want to pack a checked-in luggage, just because I heard people are losing their luggages right now with shortages and staff and things like that. I don't know, the airport's crazy. But I tend to pack very light anyways when I travel. I'm a huge carry-on person. So I may be repeating some of my pieces throughout the week, but I'm okay with that as well. I guess first things first is my airport outfit. I have a pair of these linen pants that I thrifted. They're kind of like wide leg. I know they're going to be breathable and of course, number one, comfortable, because they are a little bit baggy. I know I might be hot in the pair of pants, but I like wearing pants on planes. I don't know why. I just can't see myself wearing a pair of shorts on a plane or a dress. Unless the dress was a maxi dress maybe. But anyways, I have these pairs of pants, and then I'm just going to pair it with a plain old white tee. Love my white tees, as you can tell. And then to go over that, I'm going to wear my linen button-down shirt that I wear all the time. And I'm also going to use this as kind of a cover-up, but also to wear over my work pieces, because they did mention that even though it's going to be very hot in Albuquerque, the AC is going to be blasting inside. So they said to be prepared for that. So I'm going to wear this as my little cover-up in case I get cold. So in this little one over here, I have PJs, a workout outfit, a swimsuit, and a couple of tees and tanks that I'm gonna match with everything else. I mean, nothing's very too exciting here, so I'm not gonna take it out again and show you guys, but I'll probably show you like my simple outfits throughout the week. And then this bigger one is all of my bigger items. More of like the dresses I'm gonna be wearing for the conference, and I'll show you what I'm packing here. Honestly, I had a hard time deciding what to bring, but also it was easy. Number one, because I am going for a work conference, so I know I needed some more like nicer pieces as well as casual pieces to wear on the days where I'm not going to be at the conference. But number two, they did mention that the dress code for the conference is going to be a little bit more casual, so they did not expect us to be wearing blazers or anything like that. Because of the temperature in Albuquerque, they said it's going to be a little bit more casual. So I had to plan my outfits around what is comfortable, what is kind of more breathable, and number three, what fits my body, because I am pregnant. So that kind of very limited the options for me in terms of what I wanted to bring. Okay, so the first item I have in here is this Ellie Tahari shift dress that I thrifted back in Vancouver. But even though it's like kind of more form-fitting, it's actually a tad bit like too big for me. Like it's not the normal size I wear, so then it kind of fits really nicely on my body actually, and it works well with my bump. Like it's not too tight, and I just thought it would be like a nice dress to wear for part of the conference. Okay, I'm gonna have to like repack later. And then I also packed this black dress. I've worn it before. I feel like it's like a go-to summer work dress that I kind of throw on. I tried it on earlier to make sure it still fits with my bump, and it does. It's like a midi length. In terms of a more casual dress piece, I have this J. Crew thrifted kind of like t-shirt dress. So it's comfortable and flowy, and I think if I dress it up with the button-up shirt and some jewelry, it should be fine. And then in terms of my off-conference pieces, I'm bringing another thrifted dress. This one's from Madewell. It's just really flowy and comfortable, so that's kind of why I brought it. I have a few other dresses that I was thinking about, but wearing it recently was really hot, so this one's really comfortable and breezy for me. I packed a pair of these like shorts that I'm just gonna wear on my other casual days and pair it with like a tank top or t-shirt. Again, I have very limited options that can work with my belly now. I haven't bought any pregnancy, is that what it's called? Maternity. I haven't bought any maternity clothes yet, so this is what I have. And then I also packed this like linen pair of pants just to like throw on, and it's very breathable and thin, again, because we're gonna be in a very hot climate. So yeah, that's about it. I do really wish I had a pair of jean shorts I could bring, but they don't fit me anymore, so I had to opt for these like bottoms with like stretchy material. I hope I have everything. I may be underpacking, but I'm only there for 6 days, and I'm just gonna mix and match the bottoms and like the tanks that I have. I'm still debating if I need to bring a hat with me. Like it's gonna be hot, but like I don't know if I'm gonna be like wearing it, like with what I have planned. I don't know if I'm gonna be wearing it, but I may bring it just in case. I know I'm gonna have access to the pools while I'm there, so maybe if I'm sitting out by the pool I can like put on a hat, which will be very sensible. And yeah, that's about it. I'm pretty excited because it's my first official like work trip where I get to travel. But yeah, that kind of concludes what I'm bringing on my first work trip. I may add a few things or take out a few things, but for the most part, this is what I'm bringing. I am leaving tomorrow, so I don't think there's much time for me to like, you know, switch things out here and there. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be vlogging my whole journey to New Mexico. So I'll see you there. So I actually just finished packing, as you saw in my packing video. And I don't know if anyone else does this, but like clean their house before they go on a trip. Make sure the plants are watered, the garbage is taken out. I've done all of that except for the garbage, which I'll do later tonight. I recently bought a lot of fruit, so I kind of need to go and cut them up and freeze them for, I guess, smoothies, just because they're not gonna get eaten and they probably go bad on the week that I'm away. But since I have some time now, I guess I'm gonna go wash the car, just because I don't want like the dirtiness on the car to sit for another week, because RJ told me it's not good to have the dirt sitting there. So I'm gonna go be a good girl and wash the car, and then it'll be all clean when I get back from my trip. So I'm gonna go change into like a different outfit and get outside and wash the car.